What a great opportunity I've been given here by Ted, a client of mine, that has decided to grow out his color treated hair. We were doing a natural black and he's going to be growing out a salt and pepper. When I started the cut, I already cut the sides with a scissor over comb and the razor, and all of a sudden I decided, hey Ted, would it be okay to film you? And he said sure. So I threw on to a tripod my iPhone 6 and here we are. Sorry it's not professional quality, but I think I can get the point across here. I have, of course, started with the large comb, and I have a black comb underneath the white comb. I'm using the white comb on top because it gives me more of a contrast between the color of the hair. And I'm using the black comb underneath. You can use any colored comb, even another white comb if you have it, as giving me extra distance from the root area. I'm being very aggressive with the blade. In fact, I'm putting a little bit of a forearm into the slicing. I definitely want a very shredded feel, very textured feel in through the crown and interior of the hair. I started off with, of course, here I'm looking for growth patterns. Now I'm coming in and connecting the crest area to the interior and the crown. You can tell in the beginning I had the large combs parallel to the ground, and if any hair from the crest area or the sides got involved, they were being over-directed. Did you guys catch that? Swung over to a feathered razor. Feathered razors, to me personally, have a different feel in the hand. I enjoy them. I would like to give the viewers an option, those that use feathered razors, compared to just a regular straight razor. So I wanted to move in with it so they can get a visual on it. You can do the haircut completely either with a feathered razor or the straight edge razor. You can work them both. It's all up to you. With the feathered razor, I really, sometimes when I'm working, get that really disconnected, textured feel in the hair, kind of like a shredded feel, like fabric shredding, which is a very interesting look on hair, which you'll see at the end of the video. And as you can tell, I am moving into the back here. What I want you to notice here is that I'm using the teeth of the comb and I'm actually lifting the hair off the scalp and just working on the edge of the teeth of the comb, lifting the hair off the scalp, then mid to the end points of the teeth of the comb, razoring it through. And you'll also see that I will do mid section of the teeth of the comb to the tips. Again, here I'm going back to the crown. I enjoy leaving the crown alone, coming back to it, leaving it alone. I'm actually contemplating just a little bit more of a disconnected texture up in the top crown area. So I keep playing with it, keep coming back to it once in a while, and you'll see that throughout the video. So again, if the hair is too long to begin with, feel comfortable enough. If it's longer than what you really intending the design to be, then go ahead and go in with a pair of scissors and just take off that excess weight. I would not take more than, let's just say I would leave on about 3 to 4 inches sometimes, or maybe 2 to 3 inches where you want to establish your length. That way it gives you enough play to create the texture. So here we are again, lifting the hair off the root area and then coming in and razoring. And of course, I'm also connecting the interior and the crown into the crest area. And eventually we'll get into connecting the crest area into the exterior of the head. Okay, so again, returning to the crown area, I like to see it dry a little bit. And now we're going to do a scissor over comb and through the sides. I'm really starting to connect the interior into the crest area. As you can tell, I'm checking off just the corner, the highest point of that connection point between the crest and the crown and the interior. Just lifting a little bit and taking those pieces off. It kind of looks like I'm creating a squared line, actually creating a short point between the interior and the crest, but not so. Worked it up and then again connecting the planes, again the crown and the interior to the crest area on both sides. And again, here we go, back into the crown. I'm really starting to get that feel, what I want in through that area. His crown area, Ted's crown area is very stormy, it's like a hurricane. It's got a lot of movement. So I like to come back into that and look at it and maybe just do a little bit something different in that area. Again, switching the combs, because sometimes when you're working with the large comb, especially when you're working with two different colors, you look down and you're actually, it's not a bad thing that you start working black on black. I'd rather work the white comb against the darker hair. I've gone back to the straight edge razor, and again, as you can tell, just working that crest side panel into both the interior and the crown. And here it is coming in and doing a little bit more right in through the connection point. Finding my angle to get in there and do the work. The razor is actually scraping up against the comb. It actually is. If you heard it, you'd hear it happening. You're hearing the razor actually going up against scraping up against the large comb. Working it a little bit more. Now I'm kind of coming in. Now this is where I connect the interior the crest area into the exterior with the straight edge razor. That comb, I'm using my barbering comb, is actually lifting the hair off the scalp so I don't cut a hole in the area. And I'm just connecting in through the crest to the exterior. Now you'll notice a couple of heavier spots in the haircut, darker to lighter. It has a lot to do with some of the hair still dark, and then also his gray doesn't grow out evenly. You see it's darker in the back and a little bit more lighter in the side panels, and then a little bit actually lighter in through the front interior by the forehead. But here's the connection. So I'm kind of lifting, following through, connecting that crest area into the exterior, kind of combing it through, getting that feel. Got a little bit of conditioner in the hair, the cutting lotion, to keep it moist so I don't start pulling on the hair. Here we go, just working it through, trying to get a good angle there for you guys to see. Kind of, you see the comb is lifting the hair, and I'm just coming in and taking care of that weight line. I like to call it a ridge line, little where hair gets a little bit more of a solid base. And what I like to do is go in there and just texturize it with a straight edge razor. To give you a feel. There you go, lifting with the comb, lifting and following through with the razor. So I like what I see. Look at that. You see the crown area, that the way it moves beautifully. Wait till you see the photos at the end. I think you'll see what I mean. You understand why I kind of went back into it again and again. You know, there was just so much opportunity. There's the blow dry, so I'm blow drying just, you know, little excess. Didn't take that long. And I'm coming in with a little molding pomade. And then afterwards you'll see some other ways of designing the hair. Very simple. Just working it in. I'm liking the texture in through the top crown. As you can tell, it's a little heavier in the crown area. That's what I was looking for. A little tighter in the interior of the cut. The interior is the top area of the head. And just moving it about. Now that little white streak you kind of see in the center, that's just his gray hair. Boy, this would look great if we put some color in it. But then again, I was just given an incredible opportunity to share. That's what I love about it. Thank you.